Hi, and welcome to a short tutorial about using the new MSDE HSA webpage. If you are Googling MSDE HSAs, that's the Maryland State Department of Education High School Assessment, make sure you're looking for the link that starts with the address mdk12.org. That's this page. That's what will take you here to the newest information. So what's new, what's going on this web page? We've got tabbed browsing up here at the top. That gives you left to right all kinds of information about all of the HSAs. This would be a great place to direct parents or students to go to find information or answer their questions. Here we are at what is the HSA? What does the HSA test? What does the HSA look like? But I think these tabs on the far right are actually the two that are most useful to teachers. So if we start with the tab to the farthest to the right, Practice Taking the HSA, I want to give you a chance to see how this looks. We've got, underneath all kinds of information about teachers using mini assessments, we've got the different HSAs listed in blue bars, and this tutorial is going to focus on the government HSA, which is listed first. The government HSA is divided into 5 topic areas, and there are mini assessments that you can use with your students in class, that students can access from home at any time for them to practice taking released exams in an interactive online format. So I'll show you really quickly. If you wanted to answer questions on the topic of government structure, functions, and principles, you could take a look at questions released in 2013 from the 09 exam, 08 exam, 07 exam, etc. These are all years of released exams. I don't know what happened to 2010 through 2012, but they're not on here. But if we click on the 2013 exam right away, it will take us to a new page that is an interactive example. It's like a mini version of the actual HSA, and the students can work through these questions. The first question is about state laws regarding air pollution. The answer is that would be a goal of protecting public health. You would click the answer, click submit, and it'll give you the next answer. And as you can see, it includes constructed response questions. Students can actually practice writing constructed response answers. They can write right here in this box, blah, 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 and they can submit their answer. They would work through these so on and so forth until they got to the end. As you can see here, it says this is item 3 of 21. At the end, it will tell them their score, what answers they got correct, and it will show them a rubric that they could use to score their own, or at least make an estimation of what rubric score they would have gotten on their constructed responses. I'm going to take you back to the web page now to show you that there is another really handy tab up here, which is called Practice Scoring Constructed Items. If you click on that, not only will it give you some information about constructed response items, but it is also going to provide tutorials. The tutorials for government are a little out of date. It actually has a tutorial for ECRs. There is no longer an ECR on the government HSA. Make sure your students know that. But the tutorial for BCR, if that really ambitious student wants to hear about how they're scored directly from the people who score them, they could go and watch a tutorial there. But what I really like to do in my classes is go through these released questions, and I'll start with the 2013. And right away it'll take you to this page that shows you items 10 through 52, which are all constructed response, and it says print anchor papers. Well, whether you want to print the anchor papers or not, if you click on each item, it will give you not only the question with all the material that the students need to answer the question, but it will give you 4 anchor papers. Each one has been scored at one of the 4 rubric levels. So there's a score 1 paper, a score 2 paper, a score 3 paper, and a score 4 paper. Students can read through these papers, see and compare what a paper written or an essay written at each of those score levels looks like, and above each one of the anchor papers there is an explanation that is written by the readers, by the people who actually do the scoring, to explain why this response got a score level of 4 or a score level of 3, 2, 1, so on. I have found in class that this can be a great tool to help especially ninth graders start to learn kind of how to bring their writing up to the level score that they want to get. And if they want to be receiving a 4, it shows them what a 4 kind of response should look like. And I hope that this screencast has been helpful. Good luck, mess around, click on everything, see what you can find, and I hope that you find ways to use this in your classroom with your government students to prepare them for the Maryland State HSA. Thanks.